Brooklyn Nine-Nine was one of the best sitcoms I'd ever seen in my entire life. The fact that somebody decided to make a police comedy and it wasn't cringy is actually great. In this video, we're going to look at each season, go through the highlights of the season. We're going to be doing it quick fire round because this is all a build up to my video reviewing season 8 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which will come out on the weekend. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hot damn!
Holt and Jake start out hating each other, but their relationship is built in a way that is both comedic and genuine. I truly believe that this is just a comedic version of what a real life relationship between these two is like. And for that, the series receives my praise. Jake and Amy's rivalry is super interesting, and it's awesome to see it grow into Jake discovering that he has feelings for Amy. The first Halloween heist is a wonderfully ludicrous concept that is executed perfectly to give the right amount of drama, stakes, and commedia. Boyle getting shot is surprisingly funny, and his reaction to getting the Medal of Honor and his rivalry with Sergeant Peanut Butter is really fun. The Vulture and Doug Judy, come on now, they're iconic, recurring characters, and each make a lasting impact throughout the seasons. Overall, season 1 is a great introduction to a phenomenal series that would go up throughout the seasons.
Title of your sex tape, nailed it.
Jake and Sophia is a very good pairing that ends a little bit early, but it was fun while it lasted. Jake and Amy starts in earnest towards the end of the season and is probably the best dual protagonist relationship in any sitcom ever. This season has Madeline Wuensch's introduction, and I do not have to explain how iconic of a character she is and how funny she is. The second Halloween heist is a nice setup to it being a yearly event rather than just a one-off episode. Marcus plus Rosa is a great relationship, surprisingly so, and Marcus is a great person to have on the show. His personality is just infectious and it's a nice breath of fresh air. Madeline Wuensch winning at the end of the season and making Holt cry is rather unexpected and gives her a real sense of power, as it's the first time the villains succeed in their plans in the show, especially to this extent. Captain Peralta is a good episode and a better character. His talk with Jake genuinely tugs on your heartstrings. Overall, this season was a great follow-up to the first season, which was also great, that led to a great follow-up to the great follow-up.
Bing pot!
The two new captains of the Nine-Nine are great. Dozeman getting game-ended by Jake and Amy kissing is hilarious, and the Vulture making his first appearance since season 1 just to take over everything is great. This season gave us the first twist winner of the Halloween heist, and it opened the door for so many possibilities down the line without making people frustrated about a lack of consistent rules, which is a hard line to toe. Pimento is introduced, and his introduction greatly served his character, and it was nice to see that he was a part of the show for quite a while rather than just being a joke one-off character. Marcus and Rosa ending their relationship was very well done and greatly serviced the Holt and Rosa friendship, whilst also being perfect timing to get Rosa and Pimento together. Kevin and Holt get through adversity when Kevin goes to Paris, resulting in the episode Cheddar, which is a fun watch, and it also helps to solidify their relationship moving forward. The last 4 episodes and Saving Pimento is a great arc and ties into almost the entirety of season 4 very well. The Nine-Nine's new captain CJ is surprisingly decent because usually I hate stories about idiots in a position of power, but something about Brooklyn Nine-Nine makes sure that CJ is able to work, and I really enjoy him in this. The night shift arc is great at showing us some of the downsides of being a detective that have never been shown by the show before. The audit storyline is wonderful and has so much to do with the history of the Nine-Nine and almost feels like a 100th episode special in that regard. Moo Moo is the best episode in this season and a top 5 episode of all time. It handles racism in the police with nuance and skill, and it isn't preachy and still has comedic elements whilst not sacrificing the seriousness of what happened. Holt's mother is a welcome 1 episode character, and she plays off Holt and Jake so well that I wish she'd have been in so many more episodes. Lieutenant Hawkins is the best pure bad guy in the show, as her charisma, how badass she is, make it all the more real when she wins, because you just sat there just like, I believe that she could take down the Nine-Nine, you know? Nikolaj is introduced, and although I find that he himself is rather insignificant over the course of the show, I love what he does to Charles and the running gag of everyone supposedly mispronouncing his name. The season also contains the best Doug Judy episode. It's very nice to see Jake and Doug on the same side without Doug trying to escape, and Holt putting himself in the mix makes for a perfect threesome.
Vindication!
Jake and Rosa in prison are great, they up the stakes, and Holt having Seamus Murphy dangle the sword of Damocles over his head as a direct result of saving Jake and Rosa is a really nice story, and I like how it pays off in 9-9, The Favour, and Safe House. So many great characters are introduced in this season. For example, Caleb, Seamus Murphy, Dr. Yee, Amy's mum, Dr. Davidson, Rosa's dad. Also, this season has the strongest linked story of any season. I will not elaborate. 3 of the top 5 best episodes of the entire show are in this season. Namely, The Box, Halloween, Jake and Amy. Rosa coming out to Charles in 9-9 and then everyone else in Game Night is done very well, and Holt's speech to her is awe-inspiring. The race throughout the season for Commissioner is very good. The moment they make John Kelly Commissioner by accident is exceptional. Like I said earlier, Jake and Amy is in the top 5 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and would have been a great ending to the show, but I am very glad that it continued.
I'm in denial.
The 9-9's battle versus John Kelly is great and an unexpected but welcome surprise for the show. Trudy Judy just rocks and is a hilarious addition to the show, and it was nice to see Doug get a taste of his own medicine in that episode. Gina leaving changes the dynamic of the show in a way that I cannot determine if it is good or not, but it is change. Her leaving episode was so quintessentially Gina and was actually a good send-off to a character that I wasn't too high on to begin with. He Said, She Said is a better episode than many people give it credit for, and Melissa Fumero and Andy Samberg are better than many people say they are in the episode. Lin-Manuel Miranda is not something I would expect to like in a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode, but he is a joy to watch and his episode is golden. Holt and Kevin's episode is so good and is easily the strongest half of an episode in the season, and it's quite funny to see Holt think of himself as a bimbo. Ticking Clock is a top 5 Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode and is genuinely the most tense that the show ever makes you feel. I love how they use the trope of TV shows know nothing about computers to actually enhance the twist in the episode. The Cinco de Mayo heist was unexpected and it was very nice to see Terry finally win. The Suicide Squad episode is the best finale in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and to be honest, it's probably my 6th favourite episode, which I know is very weird because I said Jake and Amy was in my top 5 episodes, but I think as a series finale, the Suicide Squad episode works better.
Unleash the beast.
Every episode is a banger. Barpin Memento, Manhunter, Ding Dong, Dillman, Admiral Peralta, Ransom, and Lights Out are all top 25 show episodes. Terry getting flute lessons from Holt is the funniest scene in the show, but Holt getting obsessive over grenades is a close second. The shorter season means that the season has a lot less filler than some of the other seasons in the show. This is arguably the best season in the show in my eyes. If you are expecting Season 8 for this next bit, I have a video coming out this weekend reviewing Season 8 and explaining my thoughts on the season in a much deeper video. So those were my thoughts on why Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a show was great. Did you agree, disagree, or think that I should go and game end myself? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy them, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all later.